Megaprojects play a special role for any country because of their direct influence on the economy in terms of creating new jobs, increasing export, financial programs, and strengthening the tourism sector. This is right and significant for most African countries. Morocco, a North African country bordering the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, is distinguished by its Berber, Arabian, and European cultural influences. Morocco's strategic location on the Mediterranean Sea has allowed it to attract foreign investment due to its relatively abundant labor market. Morocco still faces many issues related to corruption, illiteracy, poverty, and unemployment. Recently, the International Monetary Fund (IMF) approved $3.42 billion to be used for structural reforms to strengthen the economy. Recent developments aimed towards modernizing the country include new advancements in technologies as well as more accessible transportation. Most of the megaprojects in Morocco are financed by investment banks and institutions like the World Bank, the European Investment Bank, and others which lend money for important projects in the energy, water, and transport sectors. Welcome back, our fellow new tourist. In this video, we look at the 10 most impressive megaprojects in Morocco. Before we begin, do well to like the video and subscribe to our channel to get notified when we release new content. Now, let's dive in. 10. Mohammed VI Tower, $314 million. The Mohammed VI Tower is a 250-meter high-rise mixed-use next to the Berber River in Rabat, the Moroccan capital. The 250-meter high Mohammed VI Tower is designed to be visible from a distance of 50 kilometers all around. With a total area of 102,800 meters square, the building consists of a tower set on a podium to resemble a rocket on its launch pad. The 55 stories contain a luxury hotel, offices, high-end apartments, and even a viewing terrace on the top floor. According to the architect, the building structure can withstand not only the usual elements, such as strong winds or seismic events, but also flooding. The Mohammed VI Tower is designed to be certified LEED Gold and HQB, complying with the highest international environmental quality standards. On its south facade, a total of 3,350 meters square of solar panels will be installed, as well as an internal energy recovery system. 9. The Rabat Center, $245 million. Located a few minutes from Ragat Agdal, the Rabat Center is the largest HSL station in Africa. It is the city's largest shopping mall and combines a variety of spaces including offices, a hotel, an urban park, and a car park, among others. The structure sits on a 5 hectares piece of land, and it took up over $245 million to construct. Chapman Taylor, an award-winning practice of global architects and master planners famous for designing places and buildings that are both creative and successful, created the concept design and performed an oversight role in the initial construction phases. 8. The Hyatt Regency Taghazout Bay, $300 million. Hyatt Place Taghazout Bay is part of Morocco's Taghazout Bay Resort, sustainable development in the foothills of the Atlas Mountains. The Taghazout Bay Luxury Resort will have 9 new-build hotels and a range of tourist residences providing luxury living and bedrooms. Designed by Moroccan firm Karim Chakr Architect, the 152-bed hotel is located 10 miles north of the Moroccan coastal town of Agadir. The project for the development of Taghazout Tourist Resort is part of the Azur plan within the framework of the Tourism Development Strategy Vision 2020. 7. The Wessal Casablanca Port, $730 million. In the spring of 2014, the King of Morocco unveiled the Wessal Casablanca Port program aimed at radically transforming Casablanca's port district. The Port of Casablanca is designed to improve the operational performance of the country's major port and, through its technical assistance component, to help integrate port activities into the country's efforts to promote exports and to improve the management and the financial viability of the major public enterprise in the port sector. The project will provide finance for 1. Rehabilitation of port infrastructure in the Port of Casablanca. 2. Replacement of workshop equipment to repair cargo handling machinery. 3. A heavy lifting crane, concrete mixer, and transport equipment for the maintenance of the new breakwater at Mohammedia. And 4. Technical assistance for project engineering, construction supervision, port operations and management. 6. Sustainable city, $2.5 billion. Zanata Ecological City is located in the northeast of the Moroccan metropolis of Casablanca. It covers 1,830 hectares with 5 km of coastline opening onto the Atlantic Ocean. The project consists of 2,000 ecological dwellings covering a surface area of 70 hectares. Developed mainly for the middle class and the dwellers of slums in Casablanca, the residential units of the eco-city will be occupied in 3 phases by 2023 to house 8,700 families. According to the general manager of the Zanata development company, Mohammed VI, the work to fully connect the eco-city to the water, electricity, and sanitation networks has been completed, as has the construction of transport infrastructure and works on the railways located in the area. 5. The Grand Theater of Rabat. $143 million. The Grand Theater of Rabat is a large performing arts center that is under construction in Rabat, the capital city of Morocco, since October 2014. It was designed by Zaha Hadid and the Zaha Hadid Architects team. The theater has a fluid sculptural form that is inspired by the Berber River. It occupies a site of approximately 55,000 square meters. The facility on the inside features an 1,800-seat theater, an open-air amphitheater with a capacity of 7,000 people. The theater is constructed in a bid to promote arts and cultural development in the North African country. It is estimated to cost $143 million. It will be the largest theater in the Arab world and Africa. 4. The Dakhla blockchain wind farm. $2.4 billion. Rabat. U.S. startup Soluna Technologies AM Wind plans to build a 900 megawatts wind park in Dakhla, southern Morocco, which would be known as the Dakhla blockchain wind farm. The wind park in Dakhla will cover an area of 11,313 hectares to supply services dedicated to blockchain technologies. The Dakhla project will require an overall investment of $2.5 billion and has the potential to generate more than 400 highly skilled jobs over its lifetime. The startup plans to set up a local center of excellence developing expertise in blockchain technology accessible to a growing global market. This technology is now adopted by some of the largest financial institutions in the world. 1% of the revenue generated by this project would be invested in local development. The wind park project in Dakhla will allow Morocco to promote the development of its blockchain and finance sectors, in addition to becoming a real technology hub. 3. The Ouarzazate Mega Solar Project. $2.5 billion. Built on an area of more than 3,000 hectares. The size of 3,500 football fields, the Noor Ouarzazate complex produces enough electricity to power a city the size of Prague or twice the size of Marrakesh. Situated at the gateway to the Sahara Desert, the whole complex provides 580 megawatts, saving the planet from over 760,000 tons of carbon emissions. Morocco's Noor Ouarzazate plant, the largest concentrated solar power plant in the world, could power more than 1 million homes, CNN said in a focus on the kingdom's renewable energy projects. Morocco has one of the most ambitious energy targets in the world. The goal is for 42% of its power to come from renewable sources. The country is well on track to hit its target too, with 35% of its energy is already renewable thanks to sites such as Noor Ouarzazate. Unlike conventional solar panels, which deliver energy directly to the grid, curved mirrors concentrate radiation to heat tubes of fluid that are pumped to a power unit. The unit holds the energy for use at a later time, specifically at night when demand is greater. Imported fossil fuels currently provide for 97% of Morocco's energy needs, according to World Bank. As a result, the country is keen to diversify and start using renewable energy. 2. The Tangier Renewable Energy City. $2.5 billion. The town, to be located on a beach near the city of Tangier, plans to use sun, wind, and hydropower to meet its goal of foregoing all forms of fossil fuels for energy. The city will also build and renovate existing buildings for efficient consumption over the next 7 years. Architect Mohammed Darwish, who will lead the massive construction project, said that the mini-city will take up 8 kilometers of beachfront land and span 400 hectares. Residences and businesses will only take up 25% of the land slated to be part of the town, while the rest will be used to gather energy under tough environmental standards, Darwish said. Tangier will host a state-of-the-art teaching hospital, a golf course, a shopping mall, tourist facilities, and a 2-mile corniche lined with shops and restaurants. The project will be able to accommodate 2,000 people at once after completion. The total investment value of an upcoming project to power the brand new town of Tangier with solely renewable energy will cost $2.5 billion, once construction completes 7 years from now. 1. Mohammed VI Tangier Tech City. $1 billion. The Mohammed VI Tangier Tech City is intended to be a core development and growth vector for the entire African continent. It would cover over 2,000 hectares and would be carried out in 3 phases. Construction of roads linking to the city has already begun, and the government of Morocco has offered tax incentives to food, aeronautics, and automobile industries, among others. 200 Chinese companies will open factories, generating around $10 billion in investment and creating 100,000 jobs. BMC Bank of Africa commented in a statement that the agreement reflected the determination of the three groups to develop the tech city by providing all the necessary means to move forward in the implementation of the project. There you go, 10 impressive mega projects in Morocco. If you did enjoy the video and would love to watch more of such videos, then click the like button and subscribe to our channel to get notified when we release new content.